Okay guys, I'm back here on my desktop for part 2 on how to become a successful YouTuber. Now, today we'll be discussing recording, which one of my subscribers was asking about. News one saying that. Now, sorry about that. As you know, I use XSplit Broadcaster. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, and I mentioned in the first video about my video editing program, which I've upgraded to version 9 now. But I'll discuss this program first. Now with this, you can choose all your different resolutions over here, which is quite a lot. And you can choose your frame rate. I'm doing it in 720 for now because it's free. Because the problem with this program is, if you want to record in that's annoying. If you want to record in 1080p, you have to pay. I'll show you what I mean. There's a better way of doing that. Oh yes, and at the moment I'm using Bandicam to record because I can't show you how to use this program if I'm recording this program. So if I go in here and I go resolution and I choose 1080p, you may not use this capture area, that's my system. Ignore that. If I go right now, I choose desktop. Should I do this in a minute? And I go, I'll put record. Comes up this. So I mean, I've got to record it or move the water so I don't have like a little picture in the middle of your screen, do you? So I go in here, wait for it to load up. I've done it twice before, but at the moment I can't afford it. I want to get the full version. Well, I say full version, a lifetime license. There we go. Now, there's not much help for British people. So give me a second. Dollars to pounds. There we go. So for 36 months license, I know that you do 4K too and other things. It's $2.50. So in Britain that will be, England, £1.88. So it's only £1.88 for 36 months. When did they change that? It used to be like 30 odd quid. Or the full-on count for 417. Okay, very soon I will be upgrading to this one here. I did not know, now it's only £3.13. It used to be like around 30 quid, which is around $30, both basically the same. It's a bit of a difference, like if I put in, if I change that to pounds and that to dollars, I type in 30, as you see, it's $39. If I go way round, before it's down under, but there you go. Oh yeah, that's always under than that. Yeah. Or you can have a lifetime license, which is down here. Here we go. I hope this is cheaper too. That'd be amazing. Yeah, £449. That is the better option, but that's not cheap. One day in the future, hopefully it'll become popular enough to be able to get that. But 36 months. Really? That's amazing. That is actually a really good deal. Oh, whoops. What was it? 417. 417. You're right. If you want to become a YouTuber and you're really into it and you're starting to do it and you want to record in 1080p, I don't know if this is a special offer or what, but I'd go in along and get that now. Before that disappears if it does. Because that is really cheap. Okay, that's that. So I will be definitely upgrading, I did not know that. It used to be dearer. So put that back to what I can use for now. But if you want to do free, you can record in 1280 by 720 for free. And you don't need to worry about some people saying, oh my god, your video's in 720, it should be in 1080p. There's a way of making YouTube flag it 1080p even though it's not. You just compress it in 1080p in your video making program. But we'll get to that in another stage. Now, that's that. When you first come out, you don't get none of this down here, so we'll ignore that for a minute. So what you need to do is, like you click on here, you go right click and you go add, then you go screen capture, and you click on that, and then you draw a box, like that, hold your left mouse button down and draw, then leave go, so I'm cancelling it, and then it'll make this, which obviously I've already got. And if you've got a game loaded, like, let's load up a game. Seconds, guys. Okay, I'm here in Steam. Let's choose one to load up. What would record easily? Let's go with Life is Strange. Play Life is Strange. Let's play coming on this. A bit of a spoiler there for you. Oh. And no bloom computer. Let's give it a second and two to load. Important health warning about playing video games. Yeah. Don't stick a screen against your face. I know. You know you got virtual mouse these days. That's a different subject. There you go. That's that. You stupid thing, go on. Now if you go back into here, like, and you go add game capture, Life is Strange, get your box, stretch it to full screen, don't worry it's black, you just go into your game. You don't have to do this, just something I like to do. Where is it? There it is. Multitask to the game. Multitask back in it. But I'm cool. I don't know why it's doing it, but it should. When I multitask, it should not do that. I'm stick it on record though. Just waiting for that to finish. Minutes at a time. Maybe the update changed that. Don't know. Sorry, no. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my Let's Play of Life is Strange. Whatever you come up with, something catchy and cool. Whatever you think. It's a very personal thing. Everyone does that differently. There's no set way, I'd say. Quit my games like I'm waiting for. And then okay. Well, you have to take my word for it. That is how you do it. Can't delete your video, just untick it. Then it'll let you delete it. You just have to trust me on that one. Sorry guys. Windows has just been Windows. completely dumb. As far as I can tell, the only thing I can think that would be doing that is because I'm recording and it's causing lag, trying to have two things recording the desktop and recording the game. But that is how you do it, and that will work. As I say though, if it comes up a black screen, then multitask over to it, like say that's the game, and then multitask back to the program, and then you'll see the game. But if it is black and you go into the game, you can just pick up your joypad or whatever and play, and it'll be fine. You really don't have to worry about it. It will actually be fine. There's some confliction or something because, as I say, I'm trying to record a desktop and a game. Didn't know you couldn't do that. Learn something new every day. And when it's loaded, you can see to that is correct, because, well, there's my Let's Plays. Ones that you don't know about, but still. And hence there's one of my current ones. That will stay there for next year. I'll see when I get along to it. So that's how you've done that. Do that. Okay, now once you've got your game, now where you go to local recording, click on there. Should have done this first for you, but oh well. You can choose, I captured, no, it doesn't matter, sorry. You can choose your like this, from that to that. The best one for YouTube is this one here. You might need to download the codecs, I'm not sure. I don't think so, no, I don't think you do. And then you choose your quality, I use Ultra. And then I wouldn't touch your audio. I leave it on that because I got a rubbish onboard sound and it is really bad. I would recommend putting it on stereo, but oh yeah, that's another thing why I haven't got stereo. I forgot that. You've got to have paid to count for stereo, and that depends on your card. And for mine, I just leave it like that. File size, I'd have it on never. So no matter how big your file comes, it doesn't stop recording. You want it to stop recording, you get a different size. Because really, what you need is a good hard drive. Size wise, like that, 1.81 terabyte. So you are going to need a good hard drive for recording too. I'd recommend a terabyte. If you're only going to record one video, like, need to upload, sorry. If you're just going to upload one video, for an hour it's about 6.77 gig, so terabyte is a bit excessive. So 500 gig would be plenty. I can delete that, it's finished. And there's the other two. Okay. So you need a decent sized hard drive, fast as possible too. Once you set that up, in here you can set up streaming for Twitch, like you push on that. And I hope it's going to show my details. No, it's not. Then you can choose this again, choose that again. So it records your video in the right format for YouTube. Then all your settings, you type in your account details, so it logs you in. You get a key and all for Twitching, but I won't be doing that much of that in this video. I need to do more research into that, and that's going to be in the far future, and that won't be part of this series. It'll be a separate series based on how to do Twitch streaming, which I don't know much about myself. My internet isn't good enough to stream yet, so I've got to wait till I move, because BT in Britain are absolutely useless and can't even provide me with a phone line. But there we go, that's BT for you. So got a video on that saying that, and you can do the same for YouTube. You type in your stuff, blah 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 blah. Same with the codecs. Choose that one there, and that. I will say one thing about the Twitch before moving on. So I would always have this record your Twitch stream I could be wrong with this because I'm no Twitcher. I ain't even got I got some followers, I think, for some reason. First because I'm a YouTuber, which is all cool and appreciated. For when I get there in the future, because I will do. I'll use this to record, and I'll tell Twitch to not record it and don't record it. So then Twitch is just streaming and use this as a record. So then you ain't got to download it and upload it, blah blah blah. Because then it will record it into your, and this for a while. In here, you can choose where your stuff goes. So then you can load up your stream, cut out all the stuff you don't want to see. Like, oh no, you had technical difficulties. You spend 20 minutes at the beginning messing about trying to fix it. Your viewers don't mind, a bit annoying, but they don't mind, they understand these things go wrong. Sometimes computers just do funny things and you have to fix it. But in a video you don't really want that, do you? So then you can cut it out. So you type your account stuff in here, or you can do it straight in here. I wouldn't have YouTube upload your videos straight to YouTube neither, because you're recording it, upload it in RAW. You do not want it in RAW. This is why we have video editing programs. You have to compress it first. You have to. Sorry, the video of a program forgot to stop recording then. I forgot I'm using the trial period. I haven't typed in my code. Okay, I'm back now, all registered and all sorted out now. I was saying I wouldn't upload to videos to YouTube straight from here because you have to edit it first. Because what the problem is, I was saying, if I got rudely interrupted by the program. Oh, not really rudely, but there we go. Need to upload my child to upload to. Okay, it has no on-screen display. It's like in Bandicam I was trying to show you. However I do it again, I do not know. I don't use this program much. Used to. There, you have this. And in game you have a little counter in the top right hand corner, top left corner, wherever you want to put it, showing your FPS number, and when it's green you're not recording, when it's red you are recording. Really helpful. Oh, sorry. But this program does not have it. Neither does the gaming version, which, as far as I remember, the gaming version's got it's got less options, so I really wouldn't use it. I'd stick to this one. Not supposed to be part of the video, but there we go. Just fix Windows a minute. There you go, no start button, and it disappears. That's how you fix that bug if you ever get it. The start button won't disappear. Okay, now. Control Alt Delete, that is, in that menu. Just don't hold it down until you shut your computer down. Now, hold on a little bit, but not very long. Yeah. So what I do is, I get to say, for example, a loading screen, then I stop the recording, and that's how I end up with loads of pieces. Now there is big advantages to this. It's a bit annoying, I'll be honest, but when you're in your video editing, you haven't got to sit there watching the whole video and zooming forward trying to find your cuts. You can see where your cuts are because in your timeline it basically looks like it does here. So then it's easier to specificate what you're doing. So overall, having no in-game display, I think is a big advantage. And at the end of the day, Steam can give you an FPS counter, so you can see that in there anyway. So all better, I think. Okay, now if we go into here, hello computer, settings, so you can enable game source, not sure what that is. I just leave these things. Like picture, I don't do that. Don't see the point. When I can just push F12 for Steam and it does it for nearly all my games. So yeah, or any game in Steam. There's your audio you can set up. Microphone mixer and all this, I just leave it like it is. Hotkeys you can set up, I don't use it. You have to play around and figure out yourself. The count stuff we discussed. Haven't tried that, don't know what exactly it will do, and if it will spam your Facebook. Same with Twitter. What? It's not recording, you stupid program. Okay. And then your profile. And your other options. Use harder accelerating for video playback. I don't do video playback in there. I play it in my video editing program. So I wouldn't do that. Or as you've seen, I go into my Explorer, double click on the video and watch it via VLC. VLC, which is a program I will put in the, I'll put a link to the program in the description below. VLC. It's probably better, but it's free, simple and basic, and it does the job, which is right here. It's what I use to play my videos. Yes, okay, you can use Windows MIDI player, but Windows MIDI player crashes, it's full of problems, it's an absolute nightmare, and the program is junk. But there we go. So I highly recommend doing that. I'll do a separate video on that too. I'll be part of this Let's Play too, and a separate video too. I mean, not Let's Play, tutorial. Okay, cancel that. So that's that. Here's your speaker volume. Just hold the button and turn it up and down. Your microphone volume. Yay! For things like that. Push that. And that brings you up in your audio settings if you want to bring it up that way. And don't forget your resolutions here, which can go up to 4K. And your frame rate. Only issue I have is if you go to 1080p. No, that's not true. That's the video editing program, and that's the old ones, and you will do it. So ignore I was going to say that. Well, okay, don't record for 60 frames a second, but that's a lie. And you got fading, you got scenes. No, I haven't played with it. I just use it to record. You have to look at it yourself. You got your preview editor, which I can't use. You got to pay the monthly fee or the full copy. Highly recommend the full copy. Share my stream, and you got all this stuff here, your plugins, which I don't use. I'm not going to look at it because I haven't used it. There's your languages. So you have a different language you can choose. Okay, now so the cut there. I had to delete part of the video because you can see my email, and that's not good. I'm not being funny to anyone, but you just don't know who's watching. Now, so close that down, and I'll be back in a second. Guys, I'm back, and I'm gonna go in a second because I think it's best to stick to this video. It's going to be around half hour, because then at the next part we can do video editing, and that's going to be a long video. That might even be 2 videos, because video editing is massive. I'm only going to do the basics at first, then I'll do a separate series on how to do video editing. It's just enough knowledge to get you going up to the basics of how to do it to become a YouTuber. Oh yeah, and when doing this, like, I'm nothing really, no one really big, obviously. I have finally got myself up to 58 subscribers. That has taken me about 2.5 years. So if you think you can be a YouTuber and become a big YouTuber, make loads of money, be rich really quickly, wow, this is amazing, wrong. Absolutely wrong. You completely are wrong. Yeah, my last video was 2 years ago, and the date on that video, well, one of my first videos, in my first video, I deleted my first videos, it was rubbish. And some, well, I think had some problems. But yeah, that video is 18th of December 2013. So coming on 3 years. And I've got 58 subscribers. Now, as far as I know, to become big, properly big, it takes most YouTubers about 5 years. Could be wrong, but I do believe it's about 5 years. So, yeah. Just got to remember, it will take a long time. And you've got to be very dedicated. You need to get videos uploaded every day. And I know, yes, okay, fair enough. That's a bit rich coming from me. I don't. I do try to, but when my video editing program won't put the two clips together and keeps crashing, does not help. But don't worry, that's not the program. As far as I'm concerned, that's not the video editor's program problem, and that is not the editor's problem. That's my computer. I reckon what it is when you upload a video to YouTube sometimes, and you're in your video manager. No, you're not, I'm a liar. You're in your upload window, sorry. Let it load up. Well, 360 videos I've made. 360. Okay, there you go. Recording. High quality. When it's loaded, when you're in here and you upload your video, button will come up in a minute. It'll come up and say it's done, and then when you go done, and then you go into video editing and you tune your video, it's got a habit of saying this video is unstable. Now I think that is why it kept crashing. What I think is when I'm recording, and my FPS is a bit all over the place a little bit because my computer's not the powerfulest. So then your FPS fluctuates because it takes a lot of CPU power to record a game. Sorry about tongue-tied. So then that makes the video unstable. It's what I think it is, not sure. So when it tries compressing it sometimes, it goes wrong. I'm not sure though. It could be one of the programs. Don't think it is, but it could be. Because I've never seen any reports of anyone else having this trouble, so I'm thinking it must be that. Okay, that's that. And when you're doing it, keep in mind, ignore those people that no one likes. You know the ones in the commenters. They swear at you, throw abuse, call you useless, stupid. Just click on your video, or go in here and use the stupid bell. Go into here. So there, look, this video is detected on. I'm going to stay with to work beyond this. Oh, do another video on that. I don't know. Really don't know. I'm still learning. And you can reply to the comment. Obviously you can reply to comments. I would reply to it at first. Unless you've got like billions of subscribers and there's no way you're going to watch them all. But we're talking about new people. So like me, you're going to have, most of your videos you're going to have no comments. That's just the way it is at first. Don't let it put you down. Still keep going. And just reply to him. Like think about what he's saying. Like he might be saying, I don't know. Oh, your YouTube channel is useless. You have no views. You have hardly any views. And that's free. You got no likes on your video. Oh, there's no comments. You are crap. This video is rubbish. You're the worst YouTuber. Just calmly putting a reply underneath it. You are wrong, mate. And I got proof of that. My 58 subscribers totally disagree with you. That's why they be subscribed to me. And this post it. And you'll find majority time these people go dead quiet. Best way to deal with them, I think, is or ignore them. Take a calm, cool head about it. Breathe in and breathe out, and don't let it affect you. They're just they're bit dicks, and they're not worth it. People are not like that. Us people are not like that. We are better than they are. So we're better people. We don't go on the channel throwing somebody's channel throwing abuse. So try to ignore them and just keep going on. When I first done this stuff, I didn't get nothing. I recorded for about 6 months, worked on about 6 months of videos, and I didn't get no subscribers, nothing. I didn't even get a view hardly. That first year I felt like thinking, screaming. I really did nearly give up. But if you keep pushing it and you keep pushing it, you will get there in the end. Only 58, but it's a start. And before I go, just remember to what your channel is going to be about is the most important thing you can do, as far as I am concerned. I'm doing on this is a big heads up. What am I doing? On the internet you have hundreds of thousands of people on the, yes I do want that, internet saying, how do I do this? How do you do this? I'm confused. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. You're useless. It's the mod office fault. My channel is about playing games, because that's good and fun, and learning people, like you guys, how to make mod packs for stuff, how to make your computer run faster, how to build a better computer, and some very interesting things that are coming in the future, but I'm not going to say about that. A lot of things coming, as you see I've got a lot of playlists, and how to get around these problems, like how to download the Fallout 4 mod pack. I'd love to know if that's actually working fine for you guys, because when I made it I couldn't upload it at the time, and it should be all fine, but the versions of the mod changed. Shame. And like how to make a mod pack for Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, I mean that's not it. But yeah, how to make mod packs for Fallout, how to make mod packs for Skyrim and all this. You don't see much on these subjects. Like another good one is, if you like doing tutorial videos, is a lot of people don't know how to use Minecraft mods, don't know how to do programming or whatever the subject is. Find something that's on the forum that people are asking a lot about, research it on YouTube, and if there's no one doing hardly anything on it, or what there is, they're not that good at videos, and a lot of random stuff are outdated, there's something you can work on. People will like that if you do it correctly, because it's hard to find, so they'll come to you. And what I can't do, and I wish I could, try to keep the games, if you do games, up to date on your channel. I'd highly recommend doing games, even if you do tutorials, because then it gives you a break from tutorials, then you can have a bit of fun. You know, tutorials are fun too, but still, it's different. But I gotta go, guys, now, so I'll see you guys again for the next part on how to become a successful YouTuber. Bye for now. And last little thing I forgot. And when it comes to being successful and a YouTuber, you need to, for the money making side, you need to go into here and make an account with these people. You're going to need to have a minimum of 15 subscribers or something. But here, you need to make an account with AdSense. They're the people that will pay you. And one thing I have to say is, at first, you won't make any money. I been doing this about 2.5 years, as you know, and I have made about £2. Is that what, $4? So yeah, you need millions of subscribers, thousands of subscribers, so you really do have to put a lot of time into it. But I do believe if you choose the right subject and you Twitch with it and everything, and you do it right, there is a lot of money to be made in it. And I mean a lot of money. People want to learn things, or want to do this, or want to do that. Costs a lot of money normally. I gotta go. Bye for now.